Hello friends, good evening. Hope you all must be doing well. No worries. I wanted to share a story with you all. I remember when we were child and we used to learn cycling. So in our native place, there used to be one slope, and there we used to take the cycle and we used to ride on that. Since we can't pedal it because we haven't learnt it, so we used to ride on the slope down and try to balance the cycle. And so long as the cycle was running or moving, we could balance the cycle. Otherwise, the moment the speed get low, slowed down, then we used to fall because we haven't learned properly the cycling. Even after that, when we used to go to the college, which was around 5-6 kilometers from our place, then also we know that so long as we are cycling and going with the speed, we are able to balance it, enjoy it, and moving forward. But the moment the speed goes down and try to stop, we used to fall. The cycle can't stand. Gentlemen, the life is exactly like that. Life also, unless you are moving or unless you are looking forward to some goal, you will fall. You will not enjoy it. So long as you are moving fast and you have a goal in front of you, what you will do is that you will have a poise, you will have a balance in your mind, and you will have a maturity. But the moment you don't have a goal in life, you don't have any reason to move forward, or you are stagnant, you will not enjoy. Your life will be totally static. And that is the comparison while cycling or moving in the life. So let me just share today. I wanted to share what is the mechanism of failure. The failure mechanism first start with the frustration. Why the people get frustrated? And when you get frustrated, definitely what happens is that you start getting stagnant. You start comparing with others. And frustration happens when you don't achieve the goals. And why don't you achieve the goals? Because sometimes the goals which you have set forth are not realistic, or you are not putting that much of hard work to achieve those goals. So the frustration sets in, and that becomes one of the reasons that you fail, or that become a part of your failure mechanism. The next thing comes your aggressiveness. So after the frustration, what follows is the aggression. And the aggression is such a quality, if it is utilized in a constructive way, means if you use that aggression to find the solution to the problem, then it is good. But if you use the aggression, or it is an excessive aggression, and you are using in the negative way, then certainly it will become another cause of your failure mechanism in the life. Next comes your insecurity. So what is insecurity? Insecurity comes when you feel that I am not capable of doing something, or you feel that I am inadequate in life, and that is where the sense of insecurity sets in. That happens because you are not able to realize your capability, you are not able to realize yourself, that what you are capable of doing. So unless you identify your capabilities, you will be losing this sense, you will be having that sense of insecurity. So that becomes another reason that sometime it becomes a part of your failure mechanism. Next is your loneliness. Now, human being by nature is the victim of loneliness. That is what the value or the price we pay for the being human. Because some point or other, every human feels lonely. So that loneliness, if it becomes extreme, that is the time that it can become your part of failure mechanism. You should never allow yourself to become feeling of extreme loneliness. Okay, so that is another reason that why people sometimes leads to their failure. Then comes your unhappiness. What is that? When you start comparing with others, that so and so is successful and I am not successful. That is another reason that the unhappiness or the failure mechanism sets in. So you should never compare with others. That is the biggest problem, that we start comparing with the environment. We should always be identifying yourself and not comparing with others and moving forward. If your aim is okay, if your effort toward that aim is focused, certainly you need not compare with anybody and you will always move forward. And then finally it is the emptiness. You see, what happens is the people see around that somebody was aggressive also, somebody was frustrated also, somebody was sense of insecurity also, but still he became successful. You start comparing. But that success is not really a success. Okay? Because just somebody is having a lot of money doesn't mean that he is successful. Because despite of having a lot of money, I am sure, because that money has not come in the correct way, I am sure that he will certainly not have a wherewithal or the means to enjoy that success. It is something like that. You have found the nut, but when you crack it, you find it is empty. So, emptiness is the one that if you find the success despite that you are frustrated, you are aggressive, or you are insecure, then that success doesn't mean anything. Okay, so emptiness is another thing which becomes a part of your failure mechanism. So ultimately, the word failure, how it is made, that is, I mentioned the first F, then aggressiveness, then your insecurity, then your loneliness, then emptiness. So these are the words, these are the letters which made the word failure. And if you want to be successful, always be careful of not being aggressive, not being feeling insecure, not being feeling loneliness. And if these are the symptoms, then better find some solution to those problems so that you don't fall prey to that victim or that failure mechanism. I hope if you got any question, anybody can write in the comment box. We can discuss more after this discussion is over. Thank you very much, Jivan, Maqsood, Gautam Sarkar and Sahil Bharadwaj. Thank you guys. Thank you.